Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first of two live broadcasts. Of course, tonight, I just want to remind all of you, we have a third and very, very important broadcast. And what we're going to be talking about tonight is how to recruit like crazy. Crush it on LinkedIn and Facebook in November and December. We're going to show you how to attract people that you know in advance are looking for an opportunity, would be open to your opportunity, and how to easily and quickly bring them into your business. That's 9 o'clock tonight, maxsteingart.com/special webinar. Bring members of your team with you, because many participants will be able to literally take this information. Tomorrow here in the United States is Thanksgiving, and your business does not slow down over the holiday season. You're all in a very, very unique position. The people that continue to build their business over the next 7 days, many of you are going to be able to rank advance. Many of you will be able to rank advance before New Year's Eve. So at the end of the day, it's all about conversation. Now, I know a number of you are here today because LinkedIn over the last 2 weeks has made some dramatic, and I mean dramatic, changes to their whole connecting process. Now, there are 19 simple actions that anybody can take that'll start a conversation. 8 of them on LinkedIn, 11 of them on Facebook, that will result in conversations that can turn into sales. So at the end of the day, it's all about who are you talking to. At the end of the day, it's all about who. And are these people candidates for your business? Okay, so let me look in the question box first. All right. Now, if you are reaching out to people and you're sending a follow-up message, you're looking to get the conversations going again, one of the easiest ways to do it, obviously, is to wish someone a happy Thanksgiving. If you're going to send a positive message to restart a conversation, and this is someone that you haven't communicated with in a while, or hasn't communicated with you in a while, and you're trying to restart the conversation, then instead of saying, I routinely send messages like these to my friends, because most likely you haven't been sending them, you want to change the language. I just started sending motivational messages like these to my friends. And then skip a line. Now, the first question that you want to ask anybody is, what do you do? But you have to look at their profile. You have to look at the details, because there are going to be a lot better questions than what do you do? Now, the other thing is, just because someone hasn't responded to a message, I mean, there's a big misconception out there that you're supposed to send a message and wait for them to respond. If they don't respond, move on and talk to somebody else. No. The important thing is that they connected with you. Now we can send a motivational message to try to get the conversation going. And you have to ask a relevant question. This is where you have to pay attention to what is on their profile. You have to ask them a question that they would be interested in answering. So we're going to jump into some accounts, and we're going to demonstrate exactly how this process works. Let me take a look and see who's here. And Johanna, welcome to the world of change. We'll take a look. LinkedIn behind your back has made some changes. What I'm sharing with all of you produces immediate results. For Will, we started working together in November last year, second half. And after opening up his settings, making himself visible, and changing his picture and making a post, he was the #1 recruiter in his company. Now, let me pop over here. All right. So first, I'm going to log out of my account. And actually, no. Before I do, let me bring up your profile. Now, let me hit the back button for just a second, because I want you to notice there's 2 LinkedIn icons. LinkedIn right now is working on 2 platforms. They've got the old platform, the one that you've been used to working with, and now they got a new one. And they are slowly moving people over to the new one. And in looking at your profile, we are connected. So if I look at your profile, you clearly have your settings correct. Somebody else. In fact, I can probably demonstrate this better. Not on your account. Let me pop into Mohammed's account and demonstrate it there. Now, I want you to notice on the right, all these people that he's talking to that all have the open to work frame around their picture. If you're going to talk to people that clearly have a need. So let me unmute. Hannah for a second.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? You're up early.
I am.
How have you been?
Good, good.
Well, it's always nice to have you pop back in. So the question that you asked, and let me read it. Let's see. The question that you asked. Where did I? Okay.
It's on Facebook is the problem I'm having.
Okay. I mean,
And I can't really see it because it's my account.
okay. So no, from what I read, the issue is with Facebook or is it with LinkedIn?
It's with Facebook. They said that they can't add me as a friend. All they can do is follow me. And I've gone into the settings and I've checked, and everyone should be able to add me as a friend. So I don't know why the add a friend isn't there.
How many friends do you have on Facebook?
Over a little over 2,000.
Okay. All right. So let me. Log out of my account. We'll go over here and. Let me. Let me jump into another student's account. Okay, so. And then. Let me make this easy. And one of the things that's always interesting is when you try to look yourself up and you see, oh my God, look at all the people on LinkedIn that have the same name. Oh. Okay, so I'm in his account. Now let me go to yours. Okay, so I'm looking at your page. And you have a follow button here, but you also have an add a friend button. So I don't know what your friend is telling you. In fact, let me do this. Let me just take a picture of this. And you can send it to your friend, but it's clearly there. Okay. Now, all right, so let me go back over here to Mohammed's account. And he's talking to two people. I want you to notice that LinkedIn has changed messages. Focused and other. Everybody is getting slammed by so many marketing messages from people. You could designate the people you want to focus on if we go over here and look at the others. Now, you also want to keep in mind that you got some people over here in the other category that you need to designate. Who you want to talk to, who you don't. focused. Other. So let's come up here and let's take a look at Adam. Okay. So here, just to clear the air, you want to remind him when I use the term network marketing, I'm referring to companies like Amway, like Avon. A lot of people don't equate the term network marketing with MLM, multi-level marketing. They think computer networks, and they think marketing. Okay, this is exactly why you want to ask the question. Oh yeah, Avon and Mary Kay are a few that I've heard of. A few. So she's clearly heard on more than that. Why do you ask? I actually tried to be an Avon rep at some point. Now, why are we asking this question? I'm not very experienced in network marketing. Okay, so we're looking at her profile. So she's an accountant. And she stopped working in March. Bookkeeper, sales associate. So she's an aspiring staff accountant. Why does she want to be an accountant? Okay, so you reached out to her. Just finished my degree. Okay, now. What have we been doing? I haven't been working. I finished my degree. I'm currently looking for my next role as an accountant. Well, you're saying what prompted you to go into accounting? A more relevant question would be why? Why do you want to be an accountant? Well, she says she's good at numbers. Okay. Every word that you send to a person in your message is important. I love what accountants do. That's awesome. I'm not going to beat you up over this one, but I love what accountants do. Well, you know, it's important that you do something that you love. So how did you get into sales? But she's looking for a job as an accountant. All right. How long has she been looking for a job? How is the search for an accounting job going? You're bringing up network marketing. Why do you ask? All right. So we can't go back. So the answer here would be, you know, many of the people that I work with on LinkedIn that are finding it difficult to find a job are generating streams of income from home working with a network marketing company. So if you don't have any luck finding an accounting job, you have other options. And I'd be happy to show you what your options are, but I needed to find out what you knew about network marketing. You might add that Mary Kay and Avon are more direct sales companies, so there's easier ways to do that. But she's looking for a job as an accountant or working for an accountant. All right, so let me log out of your account. And let's see what your network looks like. And you're talking to Diana. Okay. Okay, so she wants to know what you do. Everybody is jumping into marketing and social media marketing. Okay, so she's basically asking you, what do you do? What is that? For many months. So this was in October, November. So she's searching for a job and just had a hard time finding one. How long have you been unemployed? Okay. So she's asking about the Wealth Association Club. So this is where you would tell her about you, what you do. And this is your internet business. Tell me about it. The Wealth Association is my internet business that allows people to generate growing streams of income remotely. And with your experience, with all of your previous experience, you know, you'd be very successful in this business. And of course, the good news is you could do it from anywhere. You could act, so you could do it where you are in case you didn't want to relocate. What do you know about network marketing? All right. Okay. So Debbie, this is again, no wonder LinkedIn matched us up because that's what I do. That's what I do. And then what experience do you have in network marketing? All right. Okay. Let's go over here to the messages. So she answered you about 2 hours later. And you use the happy birthday, happy Thanksgiving. We have a coaching session this afternoon, so we'll look at her there. Let's look at now. This is a classic example of the power of the birthday, because she's wishing you a happy birthday. You've been connected to her since December of 2021. She never answered. You sent her this on September 24th. Again, you haven't been able to get her to respond. And now she's wishing you a happy birthday. A lot of people are going to wish you a happy birthday. So first and foremost, we want to, who is she? Executive director, seeking another opportunity. Okay. What do you do? And see if she responds.
Hey, Max.
James,
Good morning.
how are you? We have a coaching session today at
3:30. Yeah. So,
okay.
yeah, I was just going to tell you that lady, that Marta Morrow Diaz, also responded to my post yesterday. So, but we can talk about her in coaching.
Marta.
Just hit.
Ah, okay. So, yeah, you know, there are lots of different ways to communicate with other people. So the direct message is one. The other one would be to look at their activity and react to something that they've done. But you always want to have an end result in mind. You look at the people that you're talking to. Like, let's look at her. Now, after a while, you begin to recognize patterns of conversation. So you get people here that fill out their profiles. They tell you what they're looking for. You know, they've got a background in marketing and sales and teaching and training. And then you get people like her, currently seeking a position in dream building. You go down and you look at what she talks about. And then you come down here to look at her experience. So she's done a whole bunch of different things. Executive assistant, office manager. She was a administrative assistant. And then she worked for the fire department. Office assistant. Interesting. She worked at New Skin, putting products together. So she's done a whole bunch of different things. And so the question is, what does she want to do now? You know, what does she want to do now? And September, October. So she's been looking for 3 months. But you're gonna get people, when you start to communicate with them and you start asking them questions, they're very evasive. They're not telling you, they're not giving you enough to work with. And that's where you have to decide who are we going to talk to? Do we want to talk to people that clearly have a need? First and foremost, she's got a need. But does she have the talent? Does she have the skills? Does she have the experience? The experience that's going to be the most important thing, because you could come up here and you could do a search for opportunity, and we could be somebody with training experience. You got 28,000 people that have training experience. We could filter this down, show me all the people in the United States that have training experience. And why training experience? Because successful network marketers are good trainers. Of course, the question is, training experience in what? Sales training. We got 46,000 people here looking for opportunities and have sales training experience. These are the types of people that you want to be talking to. The more you know about the person on the other end, the easier it is to decide who am I going to talk to? Who do I want to talk to? You can't talk to everybody. And the truth is this, let me come back. Okay, so when we started working together, he was the number 6 earner in his company. And
I'll do that.
Joel, we started working together in 2018. Today, he's got $1 million business. This is his first $1 million year. But I want to take a couple of minutes and share Dan's story. Because over the last 27 years, most of the people that I work with in network marketing are doing it part-time. They're doing it part-time. They got full-time jobs. And for those of you that have full-time jobs, if you know who you want to talk to, if you know who would be a great prospect for your business, LinkedIn's going to make it easy. Let me share.
And I have to tell you, I love when former students come back. So we're broadcasting right here. So I want to open this up and I'm going to bring up Dan. And everybody's got a story. Dan has an amazing one. I just want to.
Hi, Max.
Hey, Dan, it's nice to see you.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing is the question.
living the dream life. That's all I can say. It's amazing. It's amazing. Beyond amazing. My business has exploded and we're just growing in leaps and bounds. We've got, our biggest problem is getting enough people and equipment. And as you know, I use your principles outside of network marketing, but they're awesome in any walk of life.
I remember last year, you made the comment that you were struggling financially to where you couldn't even put tires on your car.
That's true. That's true. And now we have 5 work vehicles, 5 drones. We, in the process of buying another one, and we buy everything with cash.
What advice would you give anybody that was listening to you? And
I would say, it's all a numbers game, but at the same time, the numbers can be slanted in your favor. And that's what I think your process did for me, was slanted the numbers in my favor. I learned who to contact and how to contact the right people. And I was building a network marketing company, and I stopped just because I got kind of sideswiped when my sponsor died. And Jason was, just a great guy, and it just kind of really set me back. But I was also using these in my personal business, and it just started taking off because of the contacts I was making. I was making local contacts and just started, it's taken off. We just signed on to clean over 1,000 Pizza Huts. We are cleaning water towers and just things that I never would have imagined. And just the way it's all happened was really just because of making contacts, just expanding my network, contacting people in my area and contacting people outside of my area with the companies and the people I wanted to work with, and learning who those people were and how to message them. That was the thing that, knowing who to talk to is 1/4 of the bat. I think it's about 1/4 of it. It's knowing how to talk to people. That's the hardest part. Knowing what to say and knowing how to get that conversation going and keeping it going, and to the point where, to be able to say, okay, not right now for this person, they're focused on other things, but just knowing, I've had people that I talked to, and I realized that, the conversation wasn't going where I wanted it to, and it was a not right now. But you know what? We've come back and talked to those people again, and just in keeping up with little messages like, how's, happy birthday. And I've had people just say, oh, hey, yeah, thank you. And you know what? I want to talk to you. I'm keeping up. And those little things matter, and building that relationship. Relationships have meant everything.
yeah, it's all about relationship. Let me ask you, what was the biggest thing that you got from me when we were working in my coaching program?
How to talk to people.
That's right.
To talk to people. Being able to and respond, and responding in a timely manner, but not being like a vulture and not being on top of people. I still get messages every day from vultures, people that make me feel like they're vultures. And I know they're just trying to build their business, but they shoot me messages, blind messages, about telling me all about their business and how great it is and how much I could earn and all that stuff. And they don't even, and that's the very first message they send me. And you know what? I usually block them. Because, to me, they're just, they're not out there talking to people to work with people. For them, it's just, they just want the money. And I've learned, help enough other people get what they want, and you get everything you could ever want.
Yeah.
And it's so true. It is the most truest thing I've ever heard. And I didn't know it at the time, because it was all about me. Because I need was my issue. I need. I was in a need, and not in a helping other people. It was all about me and what I need.
Well, that's understandable when you need tires on your car and you can't afford it. But again, just making that little shift in your mindset, knowing that you're going to feel the need. It's coming.
Exactly.
It's coming.
I was just going to say that last time I talked to you, I figured we'd do $250,000. We're going to surpass $2 million this year. That's a humongous jump, and we can't keep up.
Well, I'm glad I paid it.
All right, let me pop up here to the top. And remind all of you tonight at 9 o'clock, don't be late. Additionally, our Black Friday promotion. Register for 2 boot camps for less than the price of 1. Go to maxsteingart.com/twofer, TWO-FER. Our December boot camp starts on December the 8th, but you can jump in, get access to our November boot camp so you can get started right away. We'll be back tonight. And by the way, if we have any former coaching students, check your email. We have a special promotion for former coaching students that want to get back in the game. So check your email and then write to support@maxsteingart.com. And Bill, we're good to go at 11:30 today.